So here's the crazy bitch thing that I'm guided to say. God's like, you're going to say a crazy bitch thing. I knew what it was going to be. The crazy bitch thing to say. You are in my country, okay? So you don't get to come into my country and disrespect me. Even if I am just like a concept, even if I am just a concept, because I am likely just a concept. People that have some high anointing, we are more than just people, like we are concepts, okay? So you people came into me representing a concept. You came into my country and you disrespected me. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. It is not a good idea to come to a country and disrespect their culture. So, what is the culture of America? What is the culture of the United States? We actually value relationships between men and women. We don't walk around wearing hijabs. Women actually speak their opinion. We express our thoughts. We express our opinions. And our opinions do have weight in a relationship. Other countries, not the case. You don't get to come to our country, and I don't know why I have the authority to say this, but I feel like I have to say it. You don't have, you don't, you don't have the ability to come to our country and inflict your country's culture, which is ass backwards. And I'm not super religious. I'm definitely not racist, but the whole world has a culture of love through Jesus Christ. You have demons because you don't accept Jesus Christ. That's why your religion has demons. That's why your women are annoying. They're annoying as fuck. And you can say, I'm annoying. I don't care. You don't get to come into my country. Me just being a concept, I'm just saying it as a concept. I'm not saying it as me personally. You don't get to fucking come into my country. First of all, fucking illegally, you dumb bitch. You don't get to come here illegally, first of all, and create a criminal network where you somehow have papers. You come into this country and you have stalked us. You've stalked us. We know that. The irony is, the stalkers don't understand that they have stalkers, okay? And then I get anonymous emails about the people trying to stalk me and my boyfriend. I get anonymous emails about the stalkers stalking the stalkers. You people are absolutely insane if you think that you have some kind of mafia control over this country. You are actually so deceived, and that's the only way God would have it. That's the only way God would have it, because you don't get to stalk people without being stalked. And then when we find out exactly who and what you are, they're like, who the hell is doing it? And they're interfighting with each other, thinking it's one of them. No, it's none of you dumbasses. It's you don't get to stalk other countries' people and just think you're not being watched. They have no idea. Like, this is the absolute freaking absurdity. Like, these people are going crazy because they don't understand. You're stalking people, but you're being stalked. Duh. Are you? They are. They're that retarded, dude. That's another level. On a personal level, you don't get to come into my country as a concept. I'm just a concept. You don't get to come into my country and disrespect me. You don't get to come into my country and disrespect my culture. You don't get to come into my country and try and inhibit our culture with your culture. You don't get to do it. You don't. This is why judgment is coming for all these creepy people, because you don't. It's not allowed. It's like I can finally freaking exhale because judgment is coming to you stupid people. And the stupid people think it's somehow coming within, like there's some traitor within their little stupid fucking network of stalkers. No, dude, it's not coming within your stupid fucking network. In fact, you can all just, I don't know what. Like, I seriously, you got to figure it out because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. You don't get to come into my country and disrespect me and my culture. It doesn't last long. It will not last long. And people are obviously experiencing this, but God lets you run on for a long time. Yes, He does. He will let you accumulate wealth. He will let you create a cult. He will let you create your religion. He will let you flourish in your insanity because the insanity will be that high. Because God is in control of everything. He controls everything. He controls every religion. He controls everything. He doesn't allow anything to go on that shouldn't go on, but he allows a lot of nonsense to go on for a long time as a means to bait you to hell. You stupid people, to hell. I don't claim to know what hell is. I don't know what hell is. I have no experience with hell. I don't understand hell. I have no idea what hell is. You fucking people, Turkish Muslims in America, get the fuck out of here. You came here and you're obviously in a criminal network. My boyfriend's sister was trafficked in. And it was like a secret for a long time, but it's no longer a secret because she now has papers. Who the fuck is giving her papers? Do you think that you're going unseen? Do you think because you think you controlled whoever gave her papers, do you not think like whoever saw that fucking saw you giving her papers? Yes, they did. You're retarded. And she's a fucking asshole towards me. Guess what? You don't get to be a fucking asshole forging documents when you are trafficked in. You're an illegal. I have nothing against immigration. I don't care if anyone comes here illegally. Be nice to me. Be a fucking normal person. Don't be a fucking cunt. But these people spent a year being fucking assholes to me for no reason. Muslims think that like Jesus is Satan. They do because they're full of demons. They're full of demons. They think Jesus is literally Satan. They're like satanically like, we think Jesus is Satan. If he called you to kill us and you would just kill us, I'm not going to kill you. But if you don't fucking respect me, guess what? You're going to find yourself in a weird position. And I don't know exactly what that is, dude, but you're going to find yourself in a weird effing position because you came into my country illegally, you forged documents. If you didn't, and you came in with your culture and you disrespected me in any way, shape, or form, any way, shape, or form, you've got judgment coming to you. You don't get away with it. This country, I mean, there's a lot of like weird patriots that like probably will not fall into this bracket, but the people with the true integrity of the spirit that is here and now definitely has authority, and it's obvious and evident. It's not even spiritual. It's not even spiritual. Like, you fucking people think that like you had some kind of secret surveillance. You didn't. You can't because you're retarded, because you're insane, because you don't belong here. There's a surveillance above you who reports to me anonymously. I don't know who they are. Don't come for me. I don't know who they are. It's all anonymous, but it makes perfect freaking sense. And it's the same thing with these alien invaders on this planet who are like, can I keep invading? Can I keep invading? Can I keep invading? I'm an alien invader. Can I like create a relationship with the person who owns the planet or is like the concept of the person who owns the planet? Can I just like keep your attention? No, you can't. You actually can't, actually, because you don't belong here, because you didn't respect me and you didn't respect our culture. You don't actually belong here. You don't actually belong in front of my house. You don't actually belong in front of my business. You don't actually belong in my country. You don't actually belong on this planet. You don't actually belong on this planet. Eviction, 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 eviction. This is your eviction notice. You're being evicted. You don't actually belong here. You disrespect us, you don't belong here. That's just it. If anyone thinks that, like, any other optimism, no, you don't belong here because you don't respect us and you don't respect our culture and you do not conform and you do not assimilate and you continue to disrespect me, saying like I'm somehow the villain. I will be the villain. I will 100% be the villain. I have no problem being the villain because you have disrespected our culture and our country, which I'm not even a patriot. I don't give a fuck. The whole world. You've disrespected the whole world. Like, this isn't just like an America thing. This is like a love thing. Like, you've disrespected love. You can all absolutely get the F out. Like, you can all go and it will happen. Are you insane? Like, they are insane. This is why. I proposed this on a medial level, right? And it got to like, it went up the ranks. You are all not allowed here. No, you're not. Definitely not. God lets you run on for a long time. You're not allowed here. Absolutely not. No alien invaders are allowed here. You've been allowed here for so long before a concept figured it out, and a concept figured it out. You're not allowed here. You will be. Try us, dude. Try us. And the more you try, the worse you fall. Because that's the way the pendulum has swung. The more you try, the more you'll fall. And they used to say, the more you try, the more you'll fall. Yeah, I might have lost everything in this bullshit world, but I built myself back up. And in my buildup, it's time for you to go. The irony of it all was it's all coming back to the alien invaders. You all need to go. It's not just one little Turkish Muslim group in Austin, Texas. It's not just one Muslim group in America. It's not just like any other thing in the world. It's you're all done. You've all disrespected the covenant of God through Jesus Christ. You've disrespected love. You've disrespected love. You're done. You can't fake it. A lot of them have pulled out every single stop to fake it. Scientology is pulling out every single stop to fake love because they wanted to discard the female component. But a female owns the planet, and I don't like you. I don't like you. What you did was wrong. What you did was ass backwards. And that's why all these super soldier, Scientology weirdos are losing their freaking minds because what you did was ass backwards. Because what you continued to believe was wrong. And you think it's God, you're just following Satan. At the end of the day, God controls everything and you're all done. Like you're all done. Like it's all over. Like that's it. God controls everything. He lets you run on for a long time. And at the end, he controls everything. He allowed everything and he controls everything. And you're done. You don't get to disrespect me as a concept. You don't get to disrespect God's creation. And that's why people are going to fall to the worst degree. They're going to fall, and you can't be there to be like, oh, let me just help you. Don't help them. It's karma. It's shit they brought upon themselves. Come away from her, my people. So when people are falling and falling and falling to such detriment, these Muslim fucking whores, these goddamn bitch Jezebel bitches, when they fall, do not help them. They are enduring karma of the choices that they made, of the spirit of who they are. It's who they are. It's not even necessarily what they're doing. Unfortunately, a lot of it is biological. They're biologically just fucking not normal people. They're biologically just clones. They're biologically just nymphs and mermaids and whores. They don't know how to do anything other than being a goddamn controlling nymph and whore. Biologically, they don't know any different, but unfortunately for them, they can't sustain in our reality. It will all change. It will all go away. So I'm not mean to these women. I'm not like super mean to these women. I'm just saying, come away from her, my people, as it says in Revelation, because their karma is for them. It's not for you. You need to prosper outside of them. You need to get away from them because their karma is their own. These are problems that they created because of potentially biologically who they are. Dumb bitches, unfortunately. Unfortunately for them, that's who they are. And I'm not a dumb bitch. And you will not come into my country and disrespect me and my culture. You won't. You definitely won't. Not for long. You did it for a long time. Not for long. It's over. You're done. You're done. It's not just here in Austin, Texas. It's not just like in another country. No, no, no. It's worldwide. You're done. And these people are in such disbelief because they think they've had total control for as long as they have had. But they've always been surveilled over. They don't know that they've always been surveilled over. There's always been a military over them. And their arrogance, not knowing that there was a greater military over them. Certainly. That's where you want to find yourself. That's where you want to be. Okay? And do not mess with the ladder. All right? Check you later. Have a good night.